Okay, Ryan Covert here, walking up on the scene of a multiple structure fire here on Main Street in Butler. So I'm gonna turn this around, kind of give you an idea of what's happening at this point in the game. Truck, this is right here at the courthouse. As you can see where I'm at right now. Look down here, and she looks like they got it pretty much under control, but there's still a lot of smoke coming out of that building. Down here, get a little closer look. Looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, couple ladder trucks, 3 ladder trucks here. Looks like Sir Speedy was the one that looks to be on fire. There's smoke coming out of Edward Jones. Hey, how you doing, bud? Hey guys, everybody get out safe and everything? No injuries? You know what time this started? No idea? So it looks like no injuries. Nobody was in the building at the time, so it seems like they're okay, and all the firefighters seem to be okay. So they don't seem to have a time of when it started, but here, see, these guys might know. What's up, guys? Have reporting for Talk Show Butler News. Got any idea what time this started? They have, man. Me too. Hard to get them, I know that.
At least, I have no idea. I'm not sure what time we got here.
Nah, really?
At least 45 minutes ago.
Oh, I mean, it's that.
Yeah.
That's been that long then.
Maybe an hour. I'm not sure.
Is it just one building on fire? You don't really know?
No idea.
I see smoke in this one, but
it looks like most of it.
Looks like most of it's Sir Speedy, yeah. Look at all our brave firemen here working hard. So, reports now, this has been about 45 minutes this has been going on, and there's no injuries, so looks like we're doing all right so far. It looks to be one building on fire, but like I said, Edward Jones is full of smoke, so there's gonna be some damage there. And it looks like there's smoke in the top floor of the Reclamation Brewing building too. You can see the windows are pretty fogged up there, so looks like there's gonna be some damage there too.
I tried coming up here.
I can probably check out. So here's what's going on out here out front. As you can see, it's a pretty good crowd gathered. I'm going to walk up the street here. There's a lot of smoke pouring out of that building. Yeah, Main Street's definitely had its woes during this pandemic and everything, so I'm guessing this isn't really going to help. So, Ryan Covert here, report for Top Shelf Butler News. I'm going to take a walk around the building here, see what we can see back here. It does look like there's a pretty large presence of, you know, police and firemen back here. It's like the state police. What do we got here? Butler County Fire Rescue. Should I get around the corner here? I'll turn around. We'll see what we got here. Is there a bunch of them down there?
What's that?
Is there a bunch of them down there?
Yeah, you with Butler Eagle.
I'm with Top Shelf Butler News.
How does it catch fire?
I got no idea. I just got down here myself, so you guys didn't see anything, or?
My girlfriend sent me a video when she was going across the bridge.
Yeah?
And she sent the video, and I looked out my window at Greenview, and I was like, holy shit.
So, the police told me it started like 45 minutes ago is when they got here.
So 18 the call went in.
Okay, so what's it look like down here?
Yeah.
A lot of water, a lot of trucks.
Yeah, pretty much. They got the VA, they got Township City, they got Slippery, Saxonburg.
Yeah, it looks like there's at least 6 companies here. I know they got 3 ladder trucks, so 3 ladder trucks are quite a bit. Like I said, there's no reported injuries right now. I've heard that from the Butler City Police and I think it was Saxonburg Fire Department. Both said nobody was hurt. So here's the back of the building, and definitely some smoke here. So he was shot down the street here, kind of show you what's in the alleyway here. And there are some bucket trucks. So you see a car. The fireman just came out the back door there. I don't know if I can get a better shot on this side or not. Hello. Got this road, get that road blocked off. Water and stuff here. See, most of the work's going on back here. That's what they're doing. So it looks like there's at least 4 ladder trucks here. City guys back here. How you doing, man? Everybody did get out okay so far. Reports that I got from, I think it was Saxonburg Fire Department and the City Police said there was no injuries or anybody anybody hurt or anybody in jeopardy right now, so that's a positive note on this. Definitely not good to see these kind of buildings go down on Main Street, though. You got to give it to these guys that volunteer their time to come out here and fight fires and do the training and things like that that's involved. I know it's not like it used to be when it comes to being a volunteer fireman. They, they'd show up and fight fires, but now it's just rigorous training and certifications, and it's not like it used to be for sure. How long you been down here, buddy? See anything? Nah? Looks like the smoke's increased though, right? Looks like it's smoking more now. Is that good or bad? A lot of smoke growing out of the building now. That's coming in or out. I'm trying to figure out whether or not it's just one building on fire and the other ones are kind of connected and they're filling full of smoke too. The first couple people I talked to didn't seem to have any idea. There is a lot of smoke. It's white smoke too. That's what, I don't know. This is on Main Street. The Edward Jones building is the one on the left, and Reclamation Brewery is the one on the right from this spot here. Sir Speedy Printing is in the basement, or in the lower level of the white building in the middle. That seems to be the one that's on fire. But there's smoke coming out of all three of the buildings that are in the view here. It doesn't seem like they're pulling the firefighters out. I mean, there's just as many going in as what have come out. So I don't know if they do this like in a rotation, or, you know, you get in there for so long and then they bring another guy in and replace them. But there's no real sense of urgency, it doesn't seem like. Like, they seem to have it under control the best they can. Kind of what I figured they were doing. I know I like taking risks, but I'm glad I'm not in that building. I'll tell you that much. Like, I'm sitting back here, I don't know. Oh, whoa, whoa. Fire, flames erupting up top. Look out. burst of flames right there out of the top of the building. And I mean, that's the thing. You see there's guys on the ladder. I don't know if you can see that or not. At the very top left, you can see guys on the ladder all the way up there, and there's guys getting ready to go on the ladder right there. So guys are, I mean, you go in these buildings and they're full of, you know, electric and gas lines, and then you don't know what's in the building. I mean, there could be anything else in there that's flammable or... I mean, that's what that looks like to me, like a gas line or something went off and they cleared them out, and it really took. I mean, it's raging behind here now. They're getting ready to start hitting it with a... Yeah, it looks unstable to me. I mean, like I said, they're getting the ladder truck set up to start hosing it from behind here, so... But, I mean, you can't really see through the smoke, I don't know, but it is blazing. They're getting a plan of action here. Take this thing on. Very heroic police, very heroic firemen getting this, kind of getting a battle plan on how they're going to go at this thing. Now you're starting to see black smoke too, so that's what I was wondering earlier. A lot of white smoke, and now we got black smoke. So, I mean, this seems to be like the heat of the battle right now. I mean, it definitely seemed to be under control when I first got here, but I mean, they're scrambling and water cannon getting ready to turn it that way so they can get something up there. The guys are up on the ladder. I know there's ladders out front too, so on Main Street in Butler. So I'm standing behind the building. Main Street will be on the other side of this building in Butler, PA. The front, I was out there earlier. If you rewind this, you'll be able to see it. But I mean, there's more action going on back here. There's a lot of firemen present out front, but I mean, this is what, I mean, you can see the fire raging out there. I mean, it is really, really cooking up there. What's that? Nah, you're good. It's really raging up there right now. I don't know. I'm trying to get a shot of the flames better, but at the same time, I kind of want to see. You see these guys working as a team, following instructions really well. I mean, they're getting ready to put the big cannon on it. Everyone has made it out. The reports that I got, everybody's okay. Look at that thing raging up there. I hope you can see it on this camera, but I mean, it is burning hot. It is burning real hot. I mean, there goes the first water cannon. They're getting ready to set another one off. There you go. One thing about it, I'm not an expert on fires or anything, but I think the more smoke is the less flames and fire. You can see the water running off the roof of the building now. I mean, it's crazy how, look at this guy, he's up there completely covered in smoke. Can't even see him anymore. And these guys, these guys are quite the adventurers themselves when it comes to putting everything on the line in the sake of humanity and people, you know. Right here, as you can see, you guys are all worried about protecting, taking on pretty much anything at all odds. Really not much in the world scarier than fire. I mean, fire, you know, fire doesn't care who you are or what you are. Fire does one thing, and that's destroy. I can't believe how much water that cannon can put out. I mean, it is like a waterfall running off that building now. And it was blazing. He zapped it. I bet 2 minutes. Those flames receded, and I mean, it's... It looks to me like the other buildings aren't on fire. It looks to me like they are full of smoke, though. So, Edward Jones Reclamation Brewery, you know, they're gonna be heavily smoke damaged. But I don't see any evidence of them being on fire. It didn't look like that from the front, it didn't look like that from the back. So there are firemen in the other buildings, but I think they were just looking to see whether there was any evidence of fire, and then they can back out and nobody's going back in. So yeah, Sir Speedy. It does not appear that all three are on fire. It just looks like the one in the middle where the flames are. A lot of noise coming out of that building right now. I'm not sure what that is. I don't know if there's apartments in that building or not. The white building in the middle of all smoke coming out of it is Sir Speedy. And I mean, it appears there could be apartments up there, but like I said, reports are that there are no injuries. Everything that was in that building is out of the building. I mean, I'm gonna take a guess and think there's probably at least one apartment within those 3 buildings, but then again, I really don't know that. I can't report that. Look at the combination of black and white smoke going up here. Looks to me like just one building total is on fire. Well, Larry's doing a great job. These guys are organized, and they seem to have this thing under control now. There's a lot of noise coming from inside that building, and I have no idea what that is, but I don't know if it's water hitting the building from the other side. The noise I'm hearing could possibly be the water hitting it from the other side of the building. I mean, there's definitely so maybe the front of the building's on fire, I guess. I mean, they seem to have it back here. Stepped in a puddle. I'm gonna go back out front here, see what's happening. Hello. All right, so Ryan Covert, Top Shelf Butler News. I'm gonna take a walk out in front of the building because I can hear what to me sounds like a fire hose, and it looks like there's black smoke out front now. So there might be flames out front. They turned that water cannon on, and it snuffed that fire in the back pretty quick. Let's hope it stays that way. Doesn't look like much is going on back up here. As soon as I get around the corner here, we'll see though. So I'm going to turn this back around. Thanks for watching. If you don't like my news page, go like it. Top Shelf Butler News. Looks like the cavalry's coming in. I'm not sure who this is. Looks like Engine 42 from Adams Area Fire. And there's got to be at least 6 or 7. Go like it. Please. Thank you. got police lines up on the other side of the street now, so I kind of snuck down in here real quick. You see these guys working really hard to get this under control. You really got to appreciate the firemen, man. They come out and, you know, it's freezing out here, and here they are, wet conditions, battling a fire that could have turned into a major problem here on Main Street. I mean, there are I bet Lick Hill's here. I mean, Saxonburg, Butler City, East Butler, Lick Hill. I mean, there's a lot of them here, so. Any evidence of any firemen down. Like I said, I talked to, there was another cannon off. Makes sense to me. Okay right now. Smoke raging out of that building. Yeah, there's major fire coming out of the top of that middle building right now. Speedy building on Main Street in Butler. Drama here on Main Street. I mean, there is a raging fire going on. Yeah.
I think it's worse now than when you first started.
Yeah, it's way worse now. They pretty much look like they had it under control when I first started.
That's what it looks like from the street. Way over across the bridge.
Yeah.
I was like, that don't look good.
No. You think there's a better look up there? Yeah?
Yeah, I know. I said they were worried. They called out all three Saxonburg. Butler.
Wow, man. I mean, it is really going. Hey,
It's hitting the roof.
I wonder what it looks like behind here.
What?
I wonder what it looks like behind now. What? I mean, what do you think? We gotta go up there?
Yeah, I think you get a better view.
Covert here. I got access to a roof. I'm going to go up on the roof here and a couple buildings down from this and see what kind of look we get from up there, because the roof of this building is on, I mean, it is a raging fire right now. So we're going to head up. So just stay with me for a minute here. And like I said, I'm going to climb up on the roof of a building about 5 down from it so we can get a view of what's happening up there. Oh, in here it does? I can't smell anything. All right, so bear with me for a second. I'm gonna climb up this ladder and get on the roof so we can see what's happening. Oh man. Okay. Oh, I almost dropped it. Okay. Turn this around here. You can kind of see. Oh, that's gonna be a good view from up here. Woohoo. Wow. All right. Yeah, now we can kind of get a view of what's happening in the front and in the back. pictures? Yeah. So, like I said, here's what's going on in front of the building. And here's what's going on behind the building. This is you can see there's more flames popping up behind. So if you can see where the water can on the right shooting down, right beyond that stream, there's another pretty serious flame coming up out of it. So the cannon, they got that thing just aimed, that's kind of running on its own, and they are dumping water on this thing. Got two guys up there. There's a guy on the roof. You actually got a fireman up on the roof, poking around. He's got some kind of stick he was poking around, I guess, to see. And there's flames coming up right beside him. And then there's flames in the front, you can see. I mean, this building is still pretty engulfed in flames for sure. Flames coming up off the front here. Back up here, higher ground. Boys down here, you guys are starting to look pretty tired. I think this has been a pretty intense battle for the last, I would say, at least an hour. Water cannons coming from down below, two water cannons coming from up top, and I know the guys got hoses on the other side behind here that they're shooting in, but it seems like most of the fire is now high on the building. Everything down low, they seem to have gotten under control. Whoa, you see that? So that water cannon hit like that chimney and bricks went flying. Drama on Main Street today. kind of an idea, people that aren't from around here. So this is there, and it's about that far from our beautiful courthouse. So gives you an idea how close we are and where it's at on Main Street. When I was driving in here today, I couldn't really see smoke because it was white. At that point in the game, there was only white smoke, and it's a pretty cloudy day out, so the white smoke billowing from this building kind of blended in with the clouds in the background, but that has since changed since I've been here for the last, I'm not even sure how long I've been here for, but I've been here for yeah, there are 4 ladder trucks on the scene for sure. Guys up on the roof over there poking around. Seems like that building's all right. You can kind of see there's a hole in the roof in there, and the water's going in, and water's kind of shooting out of that hole in the roof. It's kind of oh, I'd say there are definitely wires down. I could kind of see that when I was back there. There's a lot of, I mean, it almost looks like the ceiling, like in the lower level, kind of fell down. So there was definitely, you know, whatever light fixtures and things like that were hanging because the roof come down. Well, the ceiling come down. I don't say the roof come down. The ceiling came down on the lower level, and it probably had some wires hanging and stuff for sure. They sounded the alarm to clear everybody out. I mean, that was probably half hour ago, so. Well, I mean, this is what's happening down here right now. Yeah, no, this fire is definitely hot. I mean, you can see the amount of water they're dumping on it, and they're dumping a tremendous amount of water on it, and the flames are still rising up through different spots in the roof. I mean, you can even see spots where there's so much water going in, and it's coming out the other side. So, I mean, they're soaking her down pretty good, but still there's flames right there. Like, as soon as they take the... Wow, I mean, that's coming through right now. It's a pretty good shot right there. I still don't see any evidence of anybody being injured or taken away, an ambulance or anything like that. I know there's an ambulance right here, but doesn't seem like they're working in it at all. Everybody seems pretty calm down there. So I think everybody's okay. You can see that chimney blasted apart by that fire hose. You see the bricks laying everywhere. I mean, it shows you kind of the power of those fire hoses. welcome. I'm glad you're all watching. And yeah, Billy Ray, I mean, what's the chances of having rooftop access right next to a major structure fire on Main Street of the city of our beloved town? I mean, it's, I'm not sure what happened there. I don't know. I'm guessing that this thing up here, because it's not manned, so I think maybe they can control that with a remote or something, because, I mean, it has moved a little bit. They've been able to move it around, so I'm guessing that this one here from Butler Township is remote controlled. And now that guy's pretty close to the planchette on the roof. I can't tell you how close he is though, because he could actually be on the reclamation brewing side. But I mean, this is definitely top shelf coverage. You're not going to see this anywhere else. There's no other reporters on the roofs anywhere or anything like that. I mean, I'm gonna, if I had the opportunity to get the best look at stuff, I'm gonna get the best look at it. I thought I had a good look from down on the street there, but I mean, there's nothing kind of like this up here, especially that I can see both sides of the building now and kind of see what's going on. So we got the best of both worlds. As long as my battery holds up here. The Sir Speedy building on Main Street in Butler is on fire, and the Edward Jones and Reclamation Brewing buildings appear to be full of smoke. And this is Main Street, Butler, Pennsylvania. I feel pretty safe over here. I mean, there are some like, there's some debris like flying from the pressure of the hose, but nothing you can see. And you can see there's a little bit of stuff like on the roof I am that's flying over here that's not hot or anything, but it's just like pieces of brick and mortar. Got some shingles and stuff, but I got my pit vipers on, so I'll be all right. Eye protection's the key. Well, I don't know if I need a battery pack or not. I'm about half now. I was gonna grab it when I left the house, and this wasn't something I was expecting. I got a call like, oh my God, you gotta go to Main Street. There's a huge fire and I need you to cover it. I was actually still in bed. I didn't even get a chance to take a shower or anything. I just kind of threw some pants on and, you know, I brushed my hair, but you know, I got here as fast as I could. And as I was driving out, I thought I should have brought my battery pack with me, and of course I didn't, so I don't know how you'd even get it to me. I'm on the roof. But I do appreciate. Thanks, man. All right, we got a battery pack on the way, so we're gonna be good. Part of my top shelf Butler News crew. But thanks, Chelsea, I appreciate it. Here is Main Street. Let's see what these guys are getting ready to do. I'm not a big fan of heights, but we're gonna get to the close to the edge of this building here, so we can kind of shoot down and see what's happening here. guys are getting ready to do something here. I don't know if they're going to break windows or... It looks to me like they are... Oh yeah, there's at least, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. There's 7 or 8. I'm guessing. Edward Jones would be the other building. I think that is the one that is. I think they're breaking into Edward Jones right now, and that's Edward Jones building's definitely on fire too. There's no doubt about it. I mean, that's where, yeah. No, I mean, Reclamation Brewery doesn't appear to be on fire, but Edward Jones' roof appears to be. So I'm guessing that means that there's. I'm guessing that means that there's... I gotta pay attention here when I'm shooting. I'm getting a little wigged out. A little wigged out here on the corner of this building. I definitely don't like, looking down at that too much. Especially there's no railing or anything here. I'm getting old. I need railings. And so what happens when you get old. You gotta have railings, and you gotta have, different things. This is Butler, Pennsylvania. Main Street, you're looking at it right there. We got a major structure fire going on. Actually 2, it looks like. Now we got flames popping out of... There's so much smoke, it's hard for me to tell where it's coming out of, but... It looks to me like that's the Edward Jones building. It's got flames coming out of the roof now. So the main fire, I believe, started in Sir Speedy's upstairs, and I believe it has spread to the Edward Jones building now. I don't have confirmation of that. I'm just going by what I can see, and that's what I can see. I mean, the attitude seems to have changed a little bit over the last... I mean, there does seem to be some more urgency down there right now than what there was. But it's like anything, you don't know until you get in there. They were in there, then they were out, and they just... I don't know. How about these firefighters, though, huh? Unreal. Oh, look, there's news cameras setting up now, so these guys, they got to get up a little bit earlier in the morning. They're going to catch these big stories. I mean, come on. $782. I think this is my biggest live video I've ever had, so I wish it was a better reason for it other than, loss of property and guys putting their life on the line, but wow, these guys here, I mean, look at these guys. They're up here, and they're on a ladder, and it's a pretty tight space. There's 3 or 4 of them on it. I can't even tell now because of the amount of smoke that they are engulfed in. And they all seem pretty cool about it. They're just like, okay, we're gonna put this guy's building out, make sure no other buildings get burned up. I'm gonna back them off a little bit here. Yeah, true heroes for sure. Yeah, I can't believe I'm on the roof neither, Abby. I mean, I'm telling you, I'm like right on you can see the edge of the roof. And here I am laying on it. And I am not, I'm not afraid of too much, but falling off a building is one of the things I would rather not do. So let's hope there's no, hopefully nothing explodes up here or anything, which I guess that could always happen. I would rather yeah, they're doing an amazing job, these guys. I don't know. I have never been a fireman, so I really don't have any idea what what kind of strategy you got to put together to kind of fight something like this that's, Thanks, Bob. I appreciate it, man. Like I said, flames are back up here again. It looks like it's starting to rage again over on this side. I don't see how. Like, it's amazing to me that these fires can burn like this with this much water coming down on them. There's a guy back up there now. Hopefully you can see that. Yeah. There's a guy back up on that tower now. Or up on that ladder, I guess they call that. And he's actually aiming I think that thing's remote controlled aim too, though. Sure what's happening down here. Yeah, 883. 833. This a little bit here, try to get a little bit more comfortable. And okay, now we're back to like normal. Now we're back to normal. I'm gonna try to come down here and give you an idea of what's happening behind here. These guys, they got the water coming from all angles now. And this fire is on Main Street of Butler, Pennsylvania, at the Sir Speedy building and the Edward Jones building. and Reclamation Brewery are kind of all tied together. And like I said, it looks like the Jones building and the Sir Speedy building are the ones that are on fire, and Reclamation Brewery is just full of smoke. You can see most of the firefighters that are on the roofs over there are on the roof of Reclamation Brewing. So I'm guessing people in here are saying that they're cutting vent holes in that roof, which would let smoke out. There's some flames popping back up right there though. It's a raging fire, whatever it is. I mean, we got no idea on what started it, and we got no idea how long this is going to go for, but I mean, it looks like it's going to go for some time. Oh, there's no doubt about it that it's, Butler, Pennsylvania, Butler County has always kind of been, I can remember being a kid, them guys that were Tommy Wells and Johnny Williams and, Nagy's and them guys, they were all pretty excited about being firemen, and they worked hard at it. I mean, we'd be out doing kid stuff, and man, that buzzer go off, and they were gone. Like, it was, see ya. Block of McCain. Well, that is no good. I don't know how. Well, what happened? I don't know what would happen there. There's these guys here just kind of standing there. There's flames coming out of the roof of that building, and they're just kind of right there. They don't seem to be bothered by it too much. Everybody out there that's watching and texting me, please stop texting me, because it's going to drain the battery on my phone until I get the charger here. I mean, and just imagine it's, I don't know, Ryan, we're out of lettuce, or Ryan, we need chili sauce made, or Ryan, there's people fighting in the parking lot, or Ryan, either way, I can't deal with it right now, so I will be down here once we get this all something on McCain Street. Well, McCain Street is what the Cubs Hall is on, and I don't see, I guess I don't know how far McCain Street runs, but I mean, I can see McCain Street from here, and I don't see, I don't see anything. But I mean, I don't know, I guess there's a lot of smoke here. I see people walking on the new parking garage. I got a battery pack on the way, so it actually works really well. Thanks, Diane Ventura actually gave it to me, and it yeah, no, I mean, we can definitely get, we can definitely get food up here for these guys. I don't remember the last one, but yeah, no, I mean, we'll definitely get the firemen food brought up. There's no doubt about it. But I mean, that's one thing that always works good in situations like this is, go get 6 or 7 cases of water from the dollar store and bring them up. These guys always appreciate that kind of stuff. I mean, Before I was a newsman, that's what I would do. I'd bring them hot dogs, coffee, bottles of water, but I mean, I'm kind of wrapped up there, but I know we can get somebody to do that for sure. Gatorade would be good. That's a good one, Brian. You know, hot dogs from the Butler hot dog shop. Maybe pepperoni balls for Snack and Pack. The Sir Speedy building and the Edward Jones building appeared to be on fire. Main Street, Butler, PA. Seems to be the question of the day. Like I said, you can see where we're at. Let's see. Yeah, no, it's definitely Butler, PA. You see, there's the Cycle Warehouse right there. So, across the street from there, you can see the new parking garage, the new hotel, and the Cubs Hall right there. So, 500 or 860. Don't forget the Cubs Hall actually has a renovated gym and stuff in it now too. So, I think it's $25 a month. They got a state-of-the-art like athletic building thing. It's good for, you know, athletes or people who want to lose weight. They got the pool, and I mean, they got the basketball court. And hey, being a member at the Cubs Hall has its privileges. So 24-hour access to key fobs, stuff like that. So that's the Butler Cubs Hall right there. So if you're looking for a new workout spot, that'd be a good one to check into. The community builders have actually been doing a lot of work over there, so they got her fixed up pretty nice. So we got 4 guys on the roof now. Not sure how they got up there, but it looks to me like they are on the reclamation brewing part of it. I mean, if you're dropping a case of water or something off, like I said, you can just kind of bring it up. And I mean, you can get access to it. Here, I'll take it back up here. I'll show you. I mean, they got police lines up, and I mean, you can walk, see where all the police are. Oh yeah, all the police. You can see where all the firemen are right there in front of the building. But the sidewalk is open, so you can walk up and, you know, there's the Cycle Warehouse. So there's parking on Main Street. It doesn't look like it's a real busy day on Main Street, so. Anything dropped off out front, them guys will make sure the guys in the back get some too. But you can also, you know, come up that back way, and it's wide open too. So there's access to. There's access to it. There's a chopper flying there. A couple choppers. A couple choppers coming on. Reminds me of, I don't know. Top Shelf Butler News, we don't have a chopper, but we have roof access. I think we're closer. Chopper would be cool though. Yeah, I'm guessing there are definitely some support vehicles here. I don't know what's going on down there. I don't know what the blue stuff there's. I mean, it looks like it would be salt, right? That's the city. No. It must be getting slippery down there because they're throwing some grit down. That's like an old kitchen trick. The kitchen floor gets greasy and slippery, you just put salt down on it. So you're not falling down during the rush, and then you got to clean that up later on. But it works. I mean, it's effective. I'd rather clean up salt than fall on my face. Get a drone, yeah. Yeah, get a drone. It's a good idea. Flying that thing around right now. Rooftop Ryan, I like that. What are the chances? Compelling stuff. I just like the fact that I can get over here and I can see what's happening on this side. This is where the biggest presence of firemen are on the front of the building. And then I could see the back of the building too, which these guys are fewer in numbers, but they're working just as hard. These were the guys that were working furiously when I got down here because the main flames were in the back of the building at that time. Uh-oh, what do we got going on here? I'm going back down here. Oh, boy. All right. I think what I just saw is guys go off that ladder into the guys just went up ladders and into that building. You can see the ladders there. Like there's the ladder truck and then there's two ladders. There's the ladder truck, and then there's two ladders beside that, and I couldn't really see what was going on, but that's what it was. Is two of them firemen went up that ladder and into that building, full of smoke and fire and the unknown. I mean, that's what's in there. And that's the thing, like these guys, they put their gear on and they go up there and they break windows and, you know, bust through doors, and then they go in and they don't know what's on the other side. They got no idea. Smoke-filled building. Saxonburg, Butler Township. Yeah, there's a heavy presence of ladders for sure. But I mean, it wasn't. They didn't go up a ladder truck. They went up like a, you know, like a ladder you'd use to go in your roof. coming out of this place now. It's still dark smoke, so I'm not sure what happened there, but a lot of smoke come out of this building. You can see it kind of moving in on us here. Out of that. Oh, now I see what it is. See, it's back here. So that appears to me like that could be the Reclamation Brewing building is on fire now. At least the roof is. I can't confirm that, but I mean something just happened there. Like, I don't know if it was a gas line or if they chopped a hole in the roof to let out whatever, and that's kind of what they got is big flames. Because yeah, no, there's a raging fire going on that seems to be it looks like the roof of the Reclamation building or brewing building is on fire now. I can't confirm it right this second because it's, you know, there's just, as you can see, there's a wall of smoke there. Whoa. Where that came from? It's like raining down there. They got something's going on. I don't understand why. I don't understand why that hose, where it's coming from, but oh, look at these guys. Oh, look at this. Whoa. Oh. Yeah, it looks to me like the Reclamation building is definitely got a raging fire going on right now. Whatever, there's high drama here right now, so whatever just happened or whatever just went off, who's watching this? Flames here. I mean, there is a major cross of, you know, fire hoses everywhere. I don't know where this one's shooting to, but I mean, it is. I don't know if they're trying to soak the. Yeah, they're trying to soak the buildings down that are across the street. It looks like across the alleyway, because there's an alleyway where that ladder is right there. There's an alleyway underneath that. I think they're trying to hose this building down right here to keep it from, I don't know. I think it's guys seem to know what they're doing, so. It's black smoke, and there's flames coming through the roof of Edward Jones, it seems to be. Right now, yeah, I mean, there's definitely Sir Speedy. Well, good. I'm close enough where I'm getting hit with water now, so nothing better than a shower on a cold, rainy day. Okay, these guys are up on the roof working here. It's kind of good coverage here. We'll be able to see what they're doing. And they're using these sticks, and I guess these sticks kind of let them know whether it's okay to walk on. They're cutting holes in the building right there. You can see, you can hear it going. I mean, I hope you can see it. The smoke's kind of covered my phone where I can't really see what I'm videoing right now. I can see your comments. Somebody let me know whether this looks all right or not. Trench cut, you can see that. Anybody? Yeah, I can see him cutting vent holes. And you can see it or not, I can see there's like a rainbow. There's like a rainbow, you know, from the mist of the, there's like a rainbow from the mist of the, thanks, Vicky. Thanks, Jody. All right, good. 1,000. Oh yeah, we got 1,000 people watching. That's good. Make sure you go over. Uh-oh, more flames out the back here. Make sure you go over and like my news page, Top Shelf Butler News. And I will make sure that I can bring you, you know, the stories as close as I can get them when they're happening. It's a free page, so I mean, we're not looking to just babble on with news that don't matter every day, but when there's big stories, we're going to be on it. Thank you, I appreciate that. I'm doing my best. A lot of people got to realize too, like I'm brand new at reporting. It's something I always wanted to do. It's kind of be an action news reporter, and so we just made our own company, and here we are. It looks like it started in the Sir Speedy building, Ray. It's like right in the middle, and that's where the major flames were when I first got here, and that was like 40 minutes into it. So I gotta say that the rainbow is kind of cool though in this thing. Pretty wild. I have to say that the Sir Speedy upstairs is what caught on fire first, and it kind of led to Edward Jones catching on fire, and then like I said, it appears to me the Reclamation Brewery is burning now too. So I can tell you this much: Edward Jones and Sir Speedy are for sure. I can't guarantee that I can't confirm. I should say I can't confirm that Reclamation is on fire. I can't confirm that it was full of smoke though. There's no doubt about that. More flames coming out up here, like, and I can't really tell what it is it's burning. It's like right on the lip. Yeah, I think he's fire extinguishing that now, so that's out. But it's like right on the edge of the building. So I mean, some of this has got to be electrical fire. Stop hosing me down, I think is what he's trying to say. Kill the fire, kill the water. This guy, I don't think he can see them because they're covered in smoke. He just took his helmet off. Gary, is she coming with that or not? Yeah, the boy. We got a guppy sighting. He's all right, good job, Gup. So we got power now. What? We're good. I see that. Here's news for you. Come on up, Gup. Say hi to everybody. Be careful. I'm gonna videotape in case you fall. All right, I'll leave you alone. Thanks for bringing that up. All right, so Guppy saved the day with a power source. And we are good to go. All right, sweet. Yeah, city firefighters are paid for sure, but I mean, there's I'd say there's a couple hundred volunteers here at least. I mean, there are. Oh yeah, we're good. Okay. I'm doing okay right now. Like I said, all I really needed was my charging pack that I carelessly left from home, but like I said, it wasn't something I was expecting to do. I was expecting to sleep in today, and I was told that I needed to go get to work. Like, Ryan, you gotta go get to work. There's news going on and you are missing it. But we got here on time and it worked out good. Luckily, nobody is injured, and I am on the Gillen Van Asdale Sinatra Law Office building on Main Street. Yeah, Saxonburg's definitely here. I mean, there's got to be 7 different companies here. There's at least 4 ladder trucks, so there's 5 ladder trucks, so, and from what I can count, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's a pretty good shot of these guys, though. I mean, there's a lot of them up on the roof now. Like I said, the smoke has kind of got my phone dingy to where I can see the white, but I can't really see the screen. So I'm hoping I'm getting this, because this is good stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like 6. I got 16 fire trucks that I see so far, so I don't think I've ever been anywhere where I saw 16 fire trucks. These guys, look at these guys. I mean, look at this guy, he's like hosing it down. These guys here are digging holes in. Huh. I don't know what this means. Like, when you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9 guys on the roof, I don't know if that means that they got this under control. I mean, it wasn't 5 minutes ago. There was some major flames coming out of that roof, so. God bless them firefighters for sure. located on Main Street, Butler. I mean, right here, there's the courthouse, you know? So, I mean, there's the courthouse, and then I didn't realize that was a Farmers National Bank once, but so, you know, we're 1 block away from the courthouse on the opposite side of the road in Butler, Pennsylvania. Yeah, these guys, I mean, I don't know. I know this building's not on fire, and I mean, I'm not really, you know, I'm a little squeamish up here walking around on this roof, so I could imagine if I was on the roof that was on fire, how I'd be feeling. Whoa. See these guys, they got the, oh, there's the axe. Huh. Alright, I'm gonna get down here. See if I can see this now. See the stuff falling. So I mean, that's what they gotta do, is they gotta break in the different spots to, I guess, I don't know, get water down in there and see if it's still burning or whatnot, but it's white smoke up front. There's a little bit of a darker smoke in the back. So I think darker smoke means that there's still something burning. Which, like I said, when I first drove in here, you couldn't even really see the smoke because it blended in with the clouds. It's a cloudy day here in Butler, PA. Sun's coming out now, so I think that's a good thing. And I know I've said this before today, but I mean, it looks like maybe they got this thing under control. But I mean, you think that, and I mean, that's the thing. Like, you think they got it under control, and then next thing you know, there's 10-foot flames coming out of the roof. So I'm still kind of wondering what's happening back here, because there is definitely, you know, that smoke's a different color, man. It's definitely darker. I mean, I think we're gonna get another eruption of flames here. I hope not, but the water has stopped. They're not dousing it with water right now. Yeah, they're not dousing it with water right now, so I think or they're just holding off for a second before they let it out. Yeah, no, there's still dark smoke billowing out of the back there, so they're getting this opened up and they're gonna let that water cannon go, I'm guessing. Wow. All right, I'm going back over there. Wow. Woo-hoo. Man, check it out. I don't think that's coming out of the brewery. I think that's coming out of, it's gotta be Edward Jones. I don't know. I can't tell from here. There's just, I can't confirm whether anybody lives there or not. It's the Edward Jones building. I would say nobody lives in. I don't think anybody lives above the Reclamation Brewing. If there's any apartments, I think it may be the Sir Speedy building, but all the reports that I got from earlier when I was down there was everybody's out of the building. There was nobody in there, so. But I can't confirm whether there's apartments there or not. There very well may not be, or if there are, they may not be occupied, so. No, Miller's shoe store is not on fire. And the reports of the McCain Street fire, I don't see. I don't know. Like I know it's not like this. Like it's not this kind of fire. So if there is one, it's gonna be smaller. I'm guessing because I don't see. You can see how like the smoke. Look at my hands. Like it just kind of sticks to everything. Oh, no, see, that's what I thought. Remember what? There's flames coming back out of that building now, and that appears to be, that's the middle building again. So that's the middle, those flames are from the middle building. And it looks like they got this ladder down here now. He's getting ready to start blasting in from that. Thanks, Jackie. Okay, so that's one thing about it too. They start blasting with those water cannons and debris starts flying around and they're kind of, look like that dude right there just got hit with a big chunk of it, but he's okay. So many variables with this, like you just don't know. Thanks, Sandy. I'm doing okay up here. He said it's a little smoky and dirty, but I think we're pretty safe over here as long as I don't, you know, walk off this or get too excited here. Looks like Steve Braden just walking in down there. So yeah, I guess that's the these guys are working hard. It's kind of slick the way they do the rotation too. They'll get guys in, and then they get another group of guys in and get them out so they can, you know, get a little bit of a break. Smoke was pretty bad over here for a minute, but it's not too bad now. Like I said, we kind of got lucky with the way the wind's blowing and stuff. It's not blowing smoke towards me. So, and a lot of people don't realize I don't have a sense of smell, so I can't smell. So I wouldn't know if I was smelling smoke or not. So either way, we're okay. How long ago did it start? I don't know. I want to say 8 o'clock, you know, give or take 15-20 minutes. When I got here, I think it was like 9:15, and they said it'd been, you know, at least 45 minutes before that. So I think 8 o'clock would be a pretty good. I haven't had time to talk to many people. I was down below there for a while, and then I got an opportunity to get up on the roof. So I was behind the building, and then I was in front of the building, and then it was like, hey man, let's go up on the roof. And Gary and I came up on the roof, and this is kind of where we've been. So the only problem with being on the roof is I can't really talk to anybody to kind of get any info. I think it was the chief. I think I was right there with the chief there for a little bit from Butler Township, I think. I'm not really sure if that's who that guy was or not. He seemed to be in charge of whatever's going on behind the building. And some of the city guys were back there too. Okay, sweet. Well, we appreciate you coming in too. Hopefully everything was good. These guys are moving in here. They're headed up the alleyway, so they got chainsaws and they got these sticks like this guy's carrying right here. I mean, they have fire extinguishers and things like that, so, but they're letting this whatever on the roof here, they're kind of letting it go, so there must be a reason behind, you know, there's probably some kind of reason that they let that burn. They're hosing it down now, so. And they got this one turned on now too, so there's actually a guy on the roof with a hose. And there's one on the ladder, and he's going in like the lower windows. The Butler Beauty School, I believe, is down a little bit farther from this. Or I mean, it's right here within a couple buildings. No, the Butler Beauty School is the one that's right here. So the one that's across the alleyway, the first building across the alleyway is the Butler Beauty School. So I actually saw the lady that owns that. She just walked up the alleyway, so I'm guessing she's going in to check it out. And I know they had the hose on that building for a little bit, I think just to wet it down to keep anything from, you know, these are rubber roofs, so if you get a hot amber or something blow off one and land on the other one, it could start, you know, fire over here. So that's why they hosed the roof down and kind of showered us all there for a minute to kind of keep it kind of what ifs. Either way, these guys are doing a really good job. I'm glad I'm not on that roof, I'll tell you that much. So one thing I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to bring you raw, unedited footage from as close as what I can get. Sir Speedy is like it's Sir Speedy printing. So it's like, you know, they do printing for stuff. Like you need ads or any kind of flyers for something, or if you're putting an event on, or you need business cards. Looks like there's the Butler Beauty School. That's Steve. Hey, Steve. Steve. Hey, Steve. Can't see us. They're going back in now, but that's Steve Braden at Upper Crust Hoagie Shop, and the lady that owns the beauty school. And they're in the building, so everything's okay with their building, looks like. My face doesn't look like my hands, I don't think. Not that I know of, I don't know. I haven't turned the camera around to see, but my pit vipers, I gotta keep wiping them off, so I'm guessing, I don't know. I should have wore a hat though. I can't imagine this stuff's good for my hair. And I mean, that could be a major problem. But we got bigger problems right now. Probably have to do a cleansing, conditioning treatment later or something, but it is what it is. Okay. I like the hand signals there. I don't like you guys just kind of wandering around on that roof though. I mean, these guys are right on the edge of that roof. I mean, he's just kind of backing up, and it's not like they're paying attention at all, but they seem to know what they're doing, so I don't know, man. I know every step I take up here, I take a look and see what's going to happen when I step there, so those guys are pretty close to the edge. I guess it comes with the job, though. Ladder trucks and rooftops and I mean, look at those chimneys and how they're busted apart from the pressure from those hoses. I mean, it looks like they adjust the pressure on it because it doesn't seem to be blasting like it was earlier. But I mean, when that hose or when that stream of water hit that brick and it shattered and flew like it did, I was like, oh my man, what am I doing up here? Yeah. What? Try to what? Interview people in the street or what?
Yeah.
You think so?
He's right next door. I guess his place is there. He's down there watching.
Steve Braden. Steve?
No, Tony Cipriani.
Oh yeah. Okay. Does he want to interview?
Sitting here, go ask him.
Yeah. So, here's one more shot of what's happening up here. It looks like, well, I mean, it looks like, yeah, no, not the hair, that's what I'm saying. It looks like we're gonna go downstairs. We're gonna try to get some interviews with people. I think pretty much the action is done up here. Take a shot down the street here. Kind of what's happening. Oh yeah, there's definitely news helicopters circling. I don't see them right now. I mean, you know, they come in, they get their shots, and then they move on and go do whatever else they're gonna do for today. But this is, I'm hoping this is my big story for the day. I hope we don't have anything else like this. I will be interviewing Jennifer Gillen Van Asdale later on about her, you know, her charges being dropped for conspiracy to take a picture, which is one of the most ridiculous, trumped up things I've ever heard in my life. But we got flames again. We got flames again. My guys left me. Hey, it's still on fire up here. I mean, I'm gonna hold tight. I don't think this is the story right here, is the guys that are putting their life on the line, fighting it. I mean, if there's anybody that sees this later on, that, you know, saw something that I'm not seeing, that wants to do an interview, I mean, I'll be glad to talk to you. Or anybody for that instance. I mean, there's a lot of interviews out there that I want to do with different people about different things. So, especially people that have been accused of a crime, blasted on the front page of the paper, and then either found not guilty or have their charges dropped. Like, I want to talk to you. Because if they blasted you in the paper to make news and sell newspapers, and then, you know, you didn't do anything wrong, and they give you a recantation on the page 7, like, I want to talk to you. I want you to be able to tell your story right directly to the people so they can see it. I think that's important. I think that's real important. The people that have been falsely accused, slandered, and never get a chance to tell their side of the story, get a chance to tell their side of the story. I'm like stuttering up here, but it's cold. Like, I don't know. For some reason, when it gets real cold, I have trouble talking. So those flames kicked back up, and those guys cleared out, but these guys are going back down. Oh, these guys are something, man. Like I said, I couldn't imagine. These guys are working hard. Thanks, Patty. I appreciate it. Real raw coverage you can count on. Unedited. Got a little bit more axe work going on. Do I know what fire departments are there? It is freezing out for sure. Like I said, that's why if like I could feel it, like I'm like shaking, trying to hold this camera up, and like my hands and stuff are freezing, and I'm wet. I got covered in water. I really can't see it on the phone. So I mean, like I said, I hope I'm trying to capture the guys on the roof with the water cannon going off. Like I said, I can't really see it, and if I try to wipe it off, it just smudges it. But I can read. This is not Grove City, this is Butler, PA. I'm 1 block from the courthouse. Edward Jones, Sir Speedy, Reclamation Brewing. Butler City, yes. All right, good. I'm glad I'm capturing. Like I said, it's yeah. Monday's shoes closed. That's on the other side, or other side of the street, and the other, like, you know, the other side of Main Street. It's probably 7 or 8 blocks from here. Maybe 7, I guess. I literally didn't have any. I just kind of jumped out of bed, threw some pants on. I mean, like I said, I did have to comb my hair because I looked like I had a crazy mullet hawk of some sort, but and I even forgot my battery charger. They had to bring it to me, so, or we would probably have run out of battery by now, but luckily Guppy saved the day on that. To the rescue. Miller's shoes is affected. Well, I know we can. It seems like they have it under control, yeah. I mean, from what I could see, but I mean, they stopped the water for a while, and I mean, as you can see, this guy, he had water running in to like a second story window. He was kind of going straight in with that, and then this guy's coming down from the top, and that area they're spraying right now was the last flames that I've seen. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be any victims. Everybody seemed to get out okay. That's the report that I got. Somebody was on my news, on my live feed, and they said that there was a fireman injured, but I can't confirm that. I haven't seen any evidence of it. I see some ambulances, but I don't see anybody being worked on. Yeah, I don't think anybody's been hurt, but like I said, I see the ambulances, but they're not, I think they're here just as a precaution. They don't seem to be working on anybody. Okay, nobody hurt then. Yeah, no, that's what I figured. The ambulance is here just because, you know, they would have to have. Well, thank you. I'm doing my best here. Like I said, I'm brand new at covering news, but I'll get better at it with experience for sure. It's just like anything, you know, everybody starts somewhere, and everybody starts somewhere. All you can do is do your best and learn from your experience, and that's what I'm doing. I mean, you think my coverage so far is the January 6th at the Capitol building, and Joe Biden's inauguration. And now this is my story number 3. Sir Speedy fire on Main Street. I'm going to give you one more shot down Main Street here. I think there's some cases of water right there, so looks like they got some water. And you get up here, kind of see what's this way. You kind of see what's this way. one more glimpse of what's happening behind here. And looks like the ladder's rescinding, so looks like we might have a have this thing under control. At least I'm hoping. Okay, so as you can see, we're up here. I'm going to go back down the ladder, get back on Main Street, see if I can interview some people or see what's going on down there. So if you hold out here for a second with me, I will try to get some interviews with business owners, stuff like that down there that are coming to check on their places. So just give me 1 minute to get down this ladder and I'll get there. I'm just going to keep this thing on because there's 800 of you watching. Okay. I don't really know how to get out of here. They left me up there. You guys abandoned me. What's up with that?